Hey, Adon here with another version of Insightful Solutions. Now, today I'd like to talk to you about prospecting perspective. And what I mean by that is I want you to kind of change your perspective of how you prospect and who you identify with and how you identify yourself when you're selling, for that matter. Now, I want you to stop looking at yourself as now, there's nothing wrong with being a salesperson. I'm a salesperson. Salespeople make the world go round. Commerce stops if selling stops. So salespeople are vital to the market and to meet any type of financial success. You almost for sure have to sell. So what I would like you to do is stop thinking of yourself as a salesperson and just change it a little bit and look at yourself as a sales executive. Now, here's why. A salesperson is kind of thought as, and kind of the role they play, the task they achieve is by exchanging product and services. And of course, that's what we're doing. But in today's commoditized world, where everything that we sell is and has the potential to be a commodity, meaning that they can get it somewhere else, probably faster, cheaper than you can offer it, whatever it might be. There are differently products that don't fall into that category, but for the main part, you can get, you can go online and check out Honda cars or BMWs or candles or books or whatever it is, cleaning supplies, whatever it is, you can find it cheaper. Find it close to cheaper very easily. As sales executive, an executive exchanges products and services, but their main task, where they're different, is that they are outcome focused. So everything they do is about helping their customer and their business that they represent is helping them make financial objectives. So they're always outcome focused. They're talking in percentages. They're talking in dollars. They're talking about improving, reducing, streamlining. And that's how you need to sell. You need to get away from what your product does, features focus, which is a lot of salespeople are, and get to benefits focused, outcome. What is the outcome and the benefit of them product or service? So if you sell weight loss, don't just sit back, you know what, you're going to lose weight, what have you, you're selling increased energy. You're selling extended life. You're selling better complexion. You're selling feeling better. You're selling reduced food costs. I mean, there's so many different things you could be focused on as the outcome of them utilizing your product or service to lose weight or whatever it might be. So what that as an executive is, an executive creates value. Here's price, and they create value so that the person is willing to pay your price because there's more value that you've built into the equation. They see the benefits. They see the value of them having more energy, of them having better complexion, of them having a longer life, as an example in this circumstance. So you are creating the value so they can see things. A salesperson really more communicates the value. As some people call a lot of salespeople, that they're talking brochures or walking brochures, I've heard. So, nobody needs a salesperson that is a talking, walking brochure, because we can get that by doing an internet search, by reading the sales page, or by reading our piece of literature. We don't need a salesperson for that, and we're not going to pay for that. But we will pay for value. So let me give you an example. Recently, I was at a fireworks store. It was around Halloween, Halloween is a big fireworks thing in Western Canada. And fireworks store that were walking around with their smartphones looking at prices, saying, hey, how much is that? How much is this? How much is this? How much is that? And they were just there to find best, cheapest prices. But one of the things the fireworks store was doing differently for a lot of the customers is they were standing beside them with an iPad and showing them what the fireworks do. The majority of people don't know what the fireworks do. Sure, a lot of the young kids or people that are into fireworks know what a certain firework does. But for the majority of people, the mums and dads, the grandmas and grandpas that are taking their kids to go to a fireworks show for the night, don't really know. And so they can read on the fireworks what it does. Sure, there's that's the brochure. Where the value creation was is they were walking around showing them what they do on and what the fireworks do by showing them videos off the iPad. Now, that's value. They were also asking the customers, what do you want? Who is your show for? Is there going to be young kids, adults, a mixture of both? And they were helping them build a show. They were helping them build an experience that was going to be satisfying to both all the children, everyone within the age groups that they had. So that is what try to do, is look at the value you can create. So that is what insight is. Insight is changing a perspective, giving an idea. So moving forward, look at how you can create value and justify your price by the built-in value. Now, having said that, two things in closing is there's only so much extra value you can build. So look at yourself for an example. You can go in and look at a book that is maybe $20 at Chapters or Borders, and maybe that book is $18 at Amazon. You probably are going to just buy the book for the sake of the $2. Well, that is 10% more. But if that book is $9 on Amazon, hard copy or paperback, at dollars, you might sit back and order it online. And that brings me to the final piece, is there are people that are going to bite the hand that feeds. You give them that value, you spend your time, you show them, you help them get an experience that they would not get anywhere else. You help create value into their life, and they're going to take it and bite your hand and go and buy it cheaper somewhere else and use you for that knowledge. But the majority of people will not do that. Majority of people will pay a higher premium price for that value. Determine how much more, because each industry, sector, and product is going to have a different measure or a different allowable variance, if you will. So if you found this of value, please like it, leave a comment. I'll be doing these on a daily basis. Adon, Rigg, and keep pushing.